the only person that you can rely on to get you where you dream of, it's your future self. And how you can rely on your future self, it's when you work on yourself in the present moment. That's the only thing that can promise you that the issue that you have in your life now, caused by the past before you awake, can be resolved only by you working on yourself in the present moment and push beyond your limitation always. Because, you know, if it takes you, like me, 29 years to awake, well, of course, the first couple years is gonna be pretty rough, you know, cause of, you know, all the lack of health that you've been inflict to yourself during the 29 years that you were not aware that all the action that you were taking at that time was really hurting you and hurting you in the future. So definitely reclaiming back your health and reclaiming back your power, you know. And when you awake, you become so sensitive that you're gonna need to calibrate the energy that you build every single day, so the future self of you gonna be able to handle much better what you've been experiencing in the past before you awake and in your debut of awakening. Because, you know, your future self have the power, have the keys, have all the wisdom, the tools to solve everything from the past. And you're gonna see along the way, as you awaken and as you make dreams come true, and you realize, wow, I was able to manifest this, I did that, I was able to attract this, look at me now. And you're gonna see the progress that you made, and you're gonna feel that this version of you, it is a future version of yourself already. So, you know, you cannot solve everything with that future self, but along the way, as you keep growing and growing, the new version of your future self will always improve. It's not like when you were not awake. You know, the old version of yourself was not working in that process. It was working always in a linear way, and it was not to help you evolve. It was to keep you away because he was afraid, because he was not fueling itself from the right nutriment. He was not hanging out with the right people. He was caught up in all these programs of the old world that keep you a slave, that keep away from you to have your power, you know. But as you awake, you detach yourself from everything that does not serve you, like you know, all the program of government and insurance and all these like the news, all the things that make no sense, you know. It take away your freedom, your liberty. And it's by reclaiming back your health, eating organic, you know, like detach yourself from all these GMOs and gluten and all this chemical that block everything inside of you and cause fog that blind your third eye, so you cannot navigate like with confidence, with faith towards your goals and dreams. So I'm gonna leave you on that. I'm here on top of the mountain. I'm so grateful that I came here. It's such a beautiful day. And definitely, you know, work on yourself in the present moment to build your future version of yourself that's gonna be able to solve all the issue that you've been building up before you awake. And eventually you're gonna be free from all that, and you're gonna be able to experience only harmony, peace, and being grateful in this beautiful planet that we call Earth. So this is February 16, 2020. Such a beautiful day. My intuition guided me here. It was kind of cold, even if the sun is warm, to breathe with that new like energy, with the retrograde, you know, and the full moon in Pisces and all this. But you know what? I pushed through and I made it to the top here to be able to share that message with you. It's really important. That's what came up. That's what we need to focus on. It's building the future us. Focus on that, you know. Focus on the future you in the now. So you need to accept the fact that you are now, and you are investing all this energy, all this health, all this time to build a strong version of your future self in the now, and that make you strong now, and that make you even stronger in the future to be able to make a massive impact now on planet Earth and in the future. So you can be a role model now and a role model in the future. That's what really matters. Leaving an imprint that have a good vibe to it, you know, compared to when you were asleep and you were not awake. You were like you are a part of the problem. You were causing a blockage for the evolution to evolve on planet Earth. But since you're awake, you are not an issue. You detach yourself from this version of yourself that was governed by the ego, that was governed by everything what you were not supporting, but you were doing. So yeah, enjoy the now, enjoy the sun, enjoy Mother Earth, enjoy the energy of the Trinity. Running down the hill, I see a guy on a motorcycle climbing the hill with a little girl of I don't know how old she was, and I say I need to speak to him. And all the information that he gives me, it's mind-blowing, and you can see his video on Vimeo. Me, I call it like that. I don't know. I'm not really into this channel, but he's there. Go check it out. I put the name right there, and it's something that you definitely need to watch. A guy from Mirabel that work in construction, that it's been like 15 years, he said to me, 15 years that he do this. I'm like, whoa. And he do this like not just here in Canada, but he go everywhere in the world, and in mountains, like his trail is rolling uphill and downhill mountains in a motorcycle. So you know, like what an epic meeting that I just experienced.